Hey, Shalom to the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my quick lesson, I want to start off giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Chodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, a great millstone that teach and rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's out there in the ministry, pushing the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in all truth and sincerity, day in, day out. Shalom. So basically, I'm just going to get into a quick video, okay, touching on, the 5 good emperors of Rome, okay, because, lately, for the past couple of weeks, here at, Great Millstone, starting with the apostles, going into, you got, certain individuals, when it comes to that Holy Roman Empire, okay, that, took place after the pagan Roman Empire fall, okay, which the pagan Roman Empire was, the pagan Roman Empire was, the Edomites that was ruling during that time. Then you had the Holy Roman Empire that took place, when Israelites came into power, okay, during the time leading to the Dark Ages, okay, of that 1,000-year period, okay, Israelites ruling, mainly Judah, Benjamin, Levi, over there in Europe. And you had the fall of the Edomites, okay, going into the Dark Ages. And, the apostles, elders, they've been going into how that, most people, think that, Septimus Severus had, ruled. He was the first so-called black Roman emperor at that time. But in all actuality, the first so-called black emperor that ruled the Holy Roman Empire or leading to the Roman Empire was Nerva. Okay, as you can see, I have this, quick website of the 5 good emperors. Okay, and I believe Septimus go back to Marcus Aurelius. Okay, which Marcus Aurelius, okay, according to this website in history, that he was the 5th. Okay, and I'm guilty of that myself when it comes to thinking that the first black Roman emperor was Septimus Severus, okay, but in all actuality is Nerva, okay, as you can see on this website, and it says 5 good emperors of ancient Rome, okay, going into the state of the Holy Roman Empire being built, okay, mainly during what was known as the Eastern, okay, the Eastern Empire, that, that our, people, because, history goes into, when it goes into the scriptures, that you had a lot of our people over there in Europe, okay, during the time of the Greek Roman or the Greco-Roman Empire, during the time of Yahweh Shai, who the world called Christ, during the time of his existence at that time, and, Israel being under the Roman Empire, okay, you had, Paul, okay, Apostle Paul, okay, coming out of out of Europe, okay, and you had Israelites over there, okay, in Europe, man. But it came a time, okay, that the Roman Empire, the Eastern Roman Empire fell. No, the Western Empire fell, where was Edomites, okay, but the Eastern Empire took over was the Israelites, okay, that came up under, that was up under the Romans, okay. You see the 5 good emperors, as you can see, the ancient Roman imperial successions of Nineveh that reigned 96 to 98 CE, okay, Tidrin, 98 117, Hadrian, 117 to 138, Atonus, Pinus, 138 to 161, and Marcus Aurelius, 161 to 180, which is known as the five good emperors, which were Israelites, okay, that took over Rome, okay, after the downfall of Esau Edom, of the pagan Roman Empire. And it says, who preside over the most majestic days of the Roman Empire, it was not a bloodline, never was raised to participate by the assistance of Dominican. The others were successful adopted heirs, each other distantly related to his possessors for it at all. And it says the last two, Atonus Pius and Marcus Aurelius, are often called the Atonists through the term atonic, and sometimes extended to the Copernicus, Lucas Vernus, adopted heirs, okay, of Atonus Pius, Commodus, son of Marcus Aurelius. And the point is, I wanted to just get the five good emperors that ruled, okay, during the time of the build of the Holy Roman Empire, and it started with Nerva, okay, not Septimius Severus, okay, or Marcus Aurelius. Okay, Marcus Aurelius was the fifth, okay. Nerva was the first, as you can see the correct order, okay. Nerva, Tidron, Herman, Hadrian, Antonius, and Marcus Aurelius, okay. So the five good emperors that started with Nerva, okay, not Septimius. And that's going into when when the Edomites had fell at that time, leading into the Holy Roman Empire, okay, the pagan Roman Empire, the Edomites, okay, that lost position of rulership, and you had Israelites, okay, that was up under the Roman Empire, that took the place of rulership when it comes to the Holy Roman Empire, okay, and that led into the time of the Dark Ages, okay, which was that 1,000-year period of Esau Edom downfall. Okay, eventually they was pushed up into the caves. And I'm gonna get a quick scripture, and this is Revelation chapter 20, verse 1. And it says, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit. And the bottomless pit represent Europe. Okay, and the reason why I call it the bottomless pit, because over there in Europe, they rarely have, resources, natural resources, to build up, that land. Okay, they got resources, but not as advanced or such as, other countries. Okay, that's why it's called the bottomless pit over there in Europe. And it says, having the key of the bottomless pit, a great chain in his hand, and that's going into the downfall of Esau Edom, the time of the ancient Roman Empire, when it came to the pagan Roman Empire. Okay, the Western Empire that set of Rome. Okay, and they went into captivity eventually, leading to the Dark Ages up under us. Okay, starting with going into the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, when we took over, like I mentioned, the five great, what I mean to say, the five great emperors of Rome, and Nerva being the first to rule. But eventually, throughout time, you had the 1,000-year period with Jake ruled when you had the Dark Ages, okay, when we took over Europe for a 1,000-year period. And, you know, Esau, Edom went into captivity. And that's what the scripture go into, verse 2. And it says that he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. And that's Esau, Edom, okay, during that 1,000-year period, going into the Dark Ages, starting with the Holy Roman Empire, when Israelites took over. And it says, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more. Okay, so it came upon the time that Esau was in captivity for that 1,000-year period, okay, during the time of the Dark Ages. And it says, until the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loose a little season. Yeah, so after the 1,000-year period, okay, of the Dark Ages, roughly around the 13th century, you had the Borgia family that came back into power, or came into power, which were, you know, the Edomites that came back into power, the Borgia family, Pope Alexander VI, okay, Rodrigo Borgia, and Cesare Borgia, his son, okay, you know, the infamous image, what they portrayed as Christ today, being a so-called white man. Okay, that's where that image came from. Okay, the Borgias, okay, Cesare Borgia. Okay, during the time of the rebirth or the Renaissance. Okay, the whitewashing, the iconoclasm. Okay, and they, you know, Cesare Borgia put himself up as Christ. Okay, under the rule of his father. Okay, Pope Alexander VI, Rodriguez Borgia. Okay, and they paint that image when they came to the artist Michael Angelo and Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, mainly Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, you know the famous painting of the I say the infamous painting. Okay, of the Last Supper. Okay, that have, you know, Cesare Borgia that's in it. The father, Rodriguez Borgia, and the sister. Okay, that Last Supper image that came from the Renaissance art. Okay, when it came back into power, and from that time, from the Renaissance to now, Esau Edom is still in power, man. Okay, under the rule of these elites. When it comes to these central bankers ruling now today, when it comes to America, okay, and Europe, okay, this is the second leg of Rome, okay, America and Europe, okay, the Roman Empire that came back into power when that deadly wound was healed, according to Revelation chapter 13, you know, starting at verse, verse 12, okay, and it says, and he, Revelation 13:12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Yeah, because it came upon the time, okay, after the Dark Ages of that 1,000-year period, that Esau came back into power. Okay, and it says, you know, back in Revelation 20:3, and it says, he cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loose for a little season. And that little season represent the 13th century of, you know, the latter end of the 13th century, when the Borgia family came back into power. Okay, or the Roman Empire, okay, or the Edomites came back into power. Okay, and still to this day, they are in power for that little season. But now we're about to witness, you know, they downfall, as we're on the verge of who the world called Christ, Yahweh Shai, okay, second coming, man. Okay, as these elites trying to forward the NWO, you know, pushing of the MOTB in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, being an RFID micro. Okay, But this, the point of this lesson I want to get into and hope that is, edifying, that, the five good emperors, when it came to the Holy Roman Empire, when the Edomites fell from during the time of the pagan Roman Empire, okay, which was the western side of Rome, okay, that Esau ruled, okay, but then you had the eastern side of Israelites that took over, okay, starting the Holy Roman Empire. And the first emperor, okay, during that time of the Holy Roman Empire, okay, which was a so-called black man, once again, Nerva, okay, not Septimius, okay, Severus, okay, it was Nerva, okay, starting the five good emperors of Rome. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this lesson here, and I pray that the lesson be edifying. Until the next time, I'm gonna end off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Chodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, a great millstone that teach Ruel today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide, that's in the faith, and exalting the names of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Chodash, in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Until the next time, Lord willing, Shalom to the elect.